Okay. Yeah. Stories break when nothing's real. I'm letting the whole song play this time.
I'm hurrying, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like 4 minutes
say,
long.
How'd you get it to go that long? I wish mine would go that long. I love my theme music for Radical.
Yeah. Well, I deliberately made yours too shorter.
Oh. Can it go back and add two? The song is already
I have no idea.
pre-written?
I have no idea.
You have the chat up? Oh, that's cool. I've never heard the whole song before.
I believe I sent it to you. Some lo-fi on super low. We could
You
talk.
might have. You might have. Oh, hi. Happy Monday. Did you take my camera?
What?
Yeah, I'm. Hold on here. I'm just gonna finish.
I can't control your camera, Raven.
Well, I had it turned off, and then oh my god, that's
funny. You turned it back on. Nah, nobody cares. Raven's being vain right now.
No, I just don't want to frighten anybody. I gotta put a little makeup on here. Well, if I could stop sweating longer, put it on, it would certainly help. We're at 92 degrees here, folks. It's ridiculous. This is crazy weather for Southern Illinois.
Weather posting the glories of
yesterday. It was so cold. I had long johns on. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Hey, Restream changed the logo. StreamYard also changed their logo. They changed it from that big gaudy green duck to a black and white or black and clear or the white and clear thing that was a little more squished. If you haven't
Oh,
noticed,
really? I
yeah,
didn't notice Saturday. Oh, wonder
yeah.
why.
Uh,
Rebranding things. Hmm.
no, and Restream here put a box around theirs and made it about half the size.
Hmm.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't happen to notice that. Yeah. Oh God, I can't. Well, it's impossible to put makeup on when you're sweating so bad. I need to.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, happy
So
Monday.
happy Monday. We got holidays coming up. I believe it's Good Friday for the Christians
Yeah.
on Friday. Will we be here for that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be
I
a little
don't.
observing Friday, so
We'll probably eat something. Because food. We do that anyway around here, so it's not really a big deal.
right. It is Easter. Easter's kind of late this year.
Yeah, I will try to have pizza between then and now.
I have a pizza in the microwave right now. Yay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. You get any
I
writing done?
actually did. I actually did. Shocker, right? Hell's
Yes.
freezing over somewhere, right?
Yes.
Yes, I actually did get a little bit of writing done, and I wanted to write more, but I was running late. Had to go give somebody a ride, and I had to stop, and I didn't make it home for a while. I
Yeah.
ran into this, you know, deal with these doors, and they're so heavy.
Yeah.
I
The
ended
audience
up
doesn't know what you're talking about right now. Raven's friend found some doors on a highway.
where he lives. Yeah, he saw the people leave him there and drive off, and they sat there all day long, and they're really
Okay.
nice.
So Raven has stolen construction
I didn't
supplies.
steal anything. They left them by the road.
My story is funnier, and I really got to get
Okay,
this
all
shit
right. You
clean.
tell the story. You tell the story.
My story is funnier. Raven and her friend walked into a fully developed construction site in the middle of the day while a crew was working and just picked up some high tech super doors and walked off with them.
That's not the way it went, folks.
They were chased down the highway.
High
If
speed
Raven
chase.
didn't make a quick turn into like a farm field and he'd find some corn, she'd be in jail right now. That's the cops coming to get her. It's probably a blow dryer. If that's a blow dryer, I'm gonna be upset that you didn't mute your mic.
No, 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 no. It was a motorcycle on the road. God, I had no
Okay.
idea it lasts so long. It's just until all the trees get in bloom with their leaves and kind of insulate this up here. It the road noise gets loud sometimes. Anyway, okay. I think I'm ready here. Not ready to be. Shit.
Okay. I can still freaking hear it.
I know it's ridiculous. What the hell? Get a muffler, dude.
Um.
All right.
Yeah.
So high
I
school
don't know.
kids. And then, are you done with your side of the story?
Yeah. Never. Never. You gotta dramatize it, Raven. Didn't you listen to the song? It told you what you need to do.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Our Stiggle.
Stiegel. That is so funny.
Uh,
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, anyway, here we go. All right. So,
you look exactly no different whatsoever.
oh, I do too. It's over here. All right. Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Yes.
So,
We all
yeah.
greeted
So I
Renee
put
like a
this
half
door. I still
hour
have the
ago.
doors in the back of the Jeep right now. And I was so tired, I guess. I just kind of leaned my head forward, and I fell asleep right there in the Jeep. And I woke up, and apparently, either the previous door or that door has a wasp nest in it somewhere because I woke up with the whole wasp flying around my head. How I did not get stung is a miracle. That woke me up real fast. So I bailed and cracked some of the windows so they could get out, and hopefully they're gone.
Never.
It was something. Either that or I was abducted by aliens last night. I don't know. Somehow I woke up in my Jeep.
Aliens. You should get.
Wouldn't be the first time this
checked.
would happen.
You should get checked for the STDs or something.
Oh.
Aliens.
Well, it would be an alien thing. They wouldn't know what to do. God.
I'm a paranoid and suspicious individual. I don't trust the people you hang out with, Raven. You hang out with a bad crowd.
Oh, I do not. I don't really have
low lifes and miscreants stealing doors from job sites in the middle of the day.
No, it was just along the road, and it wasn't even in front of a house. It wasn't like a delivery. One of the doors was used. They don't have the doorknobs on them, and a couple of them are
doors do not come with doorknobs, Raven.
I guess they wouldn't, would they?
No,
well, I mean, they're used. Maybe. I don't know. The one had a sticker on it, so it's brand new.
You got to buy fixtures separately.
Yeah. Well, it's worth it because these doors are nice. They're insulated, and you should see what I've got up there now. It's like...
Yeah, I have no doubt. Your house looks like the local meth lab.
Oh, God. It does not. It does not. Oh, jeez.
Raven, did you not listen to the song? You have to dramatize things.
Yeah, but not when we're talking about my personal life. I don't not dramatize in an uncomplimentary way.
Hey. You've been telling us about your story, and it's just your freaking weird sex fantasies with the guy from the Hitler channel.
No.
And his big freaking weird Einstein hair.
I caught a raccoon.
Did you make a hat out of it?
Now the funny thing is, I wasn't trying. This is what happened. As I go to leave the house last night,
she's gonna lift her arm up and it's gonna be right there. It's trying to. No, you're holding it by the scruff. Caught a raccoon just now.
This was. I was at the top of the stairs, and so I hear all this commotion down there at the bottom of the stairs, and I get down there, and I don't really immediately notice anything. So I go ahead and I get in the Jeep, and then I look to see if there's any cats behind me then I noticed it. And I had this bench, and on top of that bench, I have the trap. And the trap was still set for me trying to rescue this cat and there wasn't anything in it, though. It was just up, and I didn't think much of it. Anyway, it was on the ground, turned at an angle. The bench was broken. The whole legs on this side were broken off, so it's like this. And lo and behold, there's this tuft of fur in the corner. I assume it's a cat, right? I'm like, oh, you dumbasses. And I go over there, and no, I had a raccoon in there. And he was all messed up. And he had his arm hanging out part of the thing, and he was, oh my God, it was just... I thought, how in the hell did this happen? I was in a hurry. I'm not used to taking animals out of a trap. I've always just set the trap and then taken them to the vet to get fixed, and I never have to worry about opening the thing. So I've never done it before. I didn't immediately know how to get him out. It was dark.
Well, first
hang on there,
you take a knife and you slide it into the fucking thing, so you know it's good and dead.
He was alive. So
that's your first problem.
When I get back, he's not moving, and his eyes are closed, and I'm thinking, oh shit, yeah, I've killed this thing, Yeah. Then he soon came back to life, and that was oh, he just started thrashing around and going berserk in there, and he's got one eye that's kind of bad. It was all red, and he was just
He's
a
got the
pathetic
clap
thing.
eye.
I got some gloves on because I didn't want him to scratch me or anything, but I got him. I got him out. I just let him go. I didn't know what to do with him, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I just let him go. Told him not to come back. I don't think he'll come back. I think he's been frightened enough.
Okay. Renee, to your question, I just sent you the lyric sheet as an image on Facebook. What word was Stiggle supposed to be?
Uh,
I have no idea. I haven't looked over. I just took a screenshot of
hey,
the
somebody should write a story and have the main character's name be Stiegel.
Stiggle.
Yeah,
Stiggle.
maybe a good last name.
I think that is a last name.
Is it?
I'd have to go check. Because the lyrics were generated by Chat GPT, and so I took the there's a plugin to turn a conversation into MPG, the image, an image. So I just did that and sent it to you. And then I deleted the conversation because freak, I got a lot of those. Put that image into the folder of all the stuff for the show, and not have to worry about it anymore.
So, Renee, did you get any writing done over the weekend?
Yes, that's a more important question. And is there a character named Stiggle?
And are you still writing about the ranger?
The ranger.
Ranger and Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah, he's Bigfoot. Ooh la la.
So, do you still contend that there is no such thing as Sasquatch?
Yes, I do still contend that it's just a hairy guy in the woods drunk.
But what about how do you explain
and someone on mushrooms?
How do you explain then all the Native American tribes that have met Sasquatch and used to give him a bride ever so often?
Here's how I contend about it. Hey, Wonkum, let's listen to this stupid story I'm going to tell the white man. Back me up on it. That way we can laugh at him later.
And so how when you have diverse tribes with no means of communication prior to,
I don't believe you. I think they had a tin can and string.
You see how your logic falls apart once you really get into this. What is your evidence that he does not exist?
Raven. People have stories. Okay, it's literally what this show is about: telling stories.
Right.
That doesn't make the stories true.
Well,
it's like your love affair with Scipio Pompea from the fucking Hitler channel. Never happened. You can tell that story all you want.
Okay. Well, what about the footprints? They're all faked too.
All of them. Even the ones you have.
I don't have any.
Not a one.
How can you sit the? I mean, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You can't prove to me he doesn't exist. People tell stories, yes. So
yes, you can.
It's not evidence.
By definition, you cannot prove a negative. That is a fact.
You can't disprove a positive.
You said I can't prove it doesn't exist, and I said yes, you can't prove it. Raven, stop drinking. for at least 6 months. No, that because you'd have a heart attack.
Don't make me laugh when I'm trying to take a drink.
I've been working.
Okay. I can't laugh and drink at the
Oh,
same time.
nobody can. It's how you can drown on a teaspoon of water.
Oh, you cannot.
Yep.
What? No way.
You can drown on a teaspoon of water. It's usually caused because you have about a teaspoon of water in your throat when you laugh and you seize up and
Oh, yeah,
you know,
that hurts.
yeah, and you can drown on it.
And you can drown on it. Oh, I don't believe that. You believe that, but you don't believe in Sasquatch.
Well, one of them is been proven, and the other one is Sasquatch.
I think there's plenty. I think there's enough evidence. There's even DNA evidence. Okay.
Yeah, there's made up DNA evidence.
No, no. You're
Raven. Uh, I'm more likely to believe Jeffrey Epstein never touched a child under the age of 12 than
then you're
than, than Bigfoot of any kind.
so not
Oh,
okay. Well,
oh yeah. This is something for all of you out there. Raven's got me on Facebook again. Do you see what that says?
I can't read it. Can you blow it up?
I will try. Is it what the freak button is? Screen roll again, shift.
Oh, I see that now.
9
390.
59.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I
yeah,
read that. Yeah, I remember those stickers.
yeah.
Biden. So is it higher now than when Biden was? No, Biden.
It's much higher now.
No, we got up to $4 and something a gallon here.
Yeah, well, that's not where you are, and that's probably a week or three old.
Oh, I haven't.
And it's looking to get up to $200 a barrel. So it was.
That's just price gouging, and they're just doing that. They're just playing with the
Uh,
market
oh
like that. They
yeah.
can.
It,
We
it
don't
was.
even
It
need.
was. Uh, Stop. It was 59 before the uh, the unjustified invasion of Iran or attack on Iran,
Yeah, we haven't invaded.
and it was up to give it a week.
God,
They're moving troops in. They just sent another 2,000 to the area.
are you kidding me?
No, the whole thing for the last week has been the Marine Expeditionary Forces deploying to the area, and then troops in behind that. Um, so yeah, and they're just gonna be slaughtered. Just gonna be slaughtered. Um, but yeah, no, it was like 59 or something like that, 49 before this started. It's been hovering around 150 since then. Um, and it's gonna go up. And what's really bad is like the fertilizer is the really bad thing because a third of the world's fertilizer comes out of there. And
Yeah, shit, right?
well, no, we don't use shit fertilizer anymore. It's synthetic. Um, but like we're heading into planting season, so if it doesn't get out of there, you're looking at like mass famine in the next year.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about your global reset? That will cause your damn global reset.
Mm-hmm. It's all unnecessary. That's what makes me so upset.
All of it.
All of it is unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever happened, it goes back to simple rules you learned in kindergarten. You know, you stay in your lane, you do this. You stay in your lane, and you do this.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Mind your own business. You know, those are your borders. You know, just the whole thing. The whole thing is just.
I don't know. But we should be talking about writing and shit.
Yes, we should. Absolutely.
The story with blood, not.
God, I'm so hot.
The following struggle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Renee says the fertilizer from the States. Good. That totally
Yeah,
makes sense because of the. They say that it's
Raven,
for you to eat locally
Renee,
grown.
Renee, it's packaged in the States. It's packaged in the States. It's like Raven was just saying, we have enough oil here for our own needs. The U.S. has enough raw oil pumped from the ground. Doesn't have enough refining capacity for it.
Yeah, we have refining capacity. We do. There's 5
You
of them
have
in Texas.
some refining capacity.
We only import 10% from.
No. Raven, you export crude and import refined.
Well, whatever. That's 10%. Only 10%.
No.
The rest of it's right here.
The majority of it's done that way. The majority.
90% of our fuel is mined and recycled, refined, whatever, right here in the United States.
No, Raven. That's a common. There's a lot of crude oil pumped out, and the majority of it goes onto tankers and comes back refined. And that's not even to mention that there's a lot of.
We're shipping oil all the way across the ocean over there to be refined and bringing it all the way back.
Not to that port, but to other places. But still, the fact is, what are you going to do? Welcome to capitalism, Raven. Unrestrained.
We have refineries here.
A lot of them, and you could, but your country has spent the last 40 years, 40 years, deindustrializing in the name of adding an extra few cents to the bottom line for the 1%.
Plus, we have Venezuela. We took out their. We've got that. We don't need the Middle East.
Still,
we don't need to be involved in this whole thing at all.
Well, you're not involved for oil. Oil is their counter to your involvement. You're not going over there for oil.
Reason for gas prices to go up here.
Well, they're going up here because they shut that down as a response to your unjustifiable attack in the name of Zionism.
I don't think we need to be involved.
Well, you and me both, but all we can do about it is this, you know?
Okay, change the subject.
Yeah. So when is your character going to meet what's his face from the Hitler channel and
Baxter? They called him was Baxter. Or,
What? No, the History Channel. It's the Hitler Channel.
oh, oh, oh,
Has
that's
has
Giorgio.
yeah, I call him what's his name from the Hitler Channel. You can call him whatever you want. Which you character what's his name from the Hitler Channel, and gonna have sweet lovins instead of like you got no mainline story. No, don't get me wrong. There's a big thing in switching up fantasy these days. So the mainline story is the romance. So you can get away with that. Now I don't think it's been done in urban fantasy yet, but
Not this story. I don't want to do it with this story.
and I'm trying to convince Renee that she's going to sell a lot to the homoerotic.
Bigfoot Sasquatch fantasy. Yeah, who knows? It might become its own category someday, right?
Someday I showed you on Amazon. It's already its a category. No.
Mixed in with Dogman and a few others, isn't it? Just like what cryptids or paranormal, supernatural. I don't remember what they titled it.
Somebody wrote a book where they're having sex with Clippy from Microsoft Office. Okay.
What?
You remember
Clippy?
Microsoft? You remember Microsoft Office, right? They used to have this paper clip that would come up in the corner and give you suggestions on typesets or whatnot.
No, I've never had Microsoft Office, but okay.
Okay, so before it was Word, there was Office. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody hated it because it was annoying because you could never disable it or whatever. But it would give you tech tips for writing documents.
From a talking paperclip.
Yeah, it was a talking paperclip. And somebody wrote an erotica story.
Oh my God, no.
In which a redheaded woman has sex with the talking paperclip.
Oh my God, no. Oh, that's funny. That's sick.
Probably meant as a joke, but still, that book is out there. You've got a thing. You've got a thing for Clippy. You can flick your bean to that.
People wonder why the aliens don't introduce themselves to us. Oh my God. Yeah, that's sad. That must have been a slow day at work.
Oh. Renee, yes, it's struggle there, but we're gonna stick with Stiggle because it's all kinds of funny.
Struggle. Stiggle. Okay, that's funny.
A snuggle struggle.
Okay, are we ready to write?
I can. Oh! Don't leave the program. Open the counter. Share screen with counter. There we go.
All right.
I think I got the music. Should I turn this up? Do we want to shuffle this?
Oh. That sounds nice. Shit.
Raven's losing everything over there.
Yes. I had to go with the cat outside. Yeah. Oh, I just kicked over a bunch of stuff here.
To Renee's statement, paranormal activities, paranormal objects, like Bigfoot or UFOs or anything like that. That's still counted in those two genres. So Bigfoot would
It would be
be
under paranormal.
fantasy, would be under fantasy, and UFOs would be under sci-fi.
No, I don't think Bigfoot would
No,
be under
no,
fantasy.
that's exactly what they're classified under.
Are they really? Okay.
Any sort of paranormal thing is divided up into those categories. We could go into
Fantasy is?
fantasy. Yeah, if it's a cryptid of any kind, that's fantasy.
Like the Hobbit
Because
is
cryptids aren't real.
fantasy. This is where it isn't fantasy. Oh, somebody needs to reclassify that then.
Yeah, no, they've already classified it as not real. You bring me a corpse or a living specimen, then we'll remove it from the fantasy category. Actually, it'll probably still be in there because people are fucking lazy. You could believe in it all you want. It doesn't freaking matter. Belief isn't fact until it is fact. And we have a very stringent definition of what fact is here in the real world. And if you're looking to sell the thing, you want the people looking for it to be able to find it under the right tags, right? On the right shelf.
Yeah. I'm just I strongly disagree with that being in a fantasy category though, because it's
it's because
paranormal, sure. You know. But
also when it comes to tagging things on Amazon, you got to be very careful because they're assholes. So yes, it's fantasy then paranormal. Freak, should I pull up? I don't know if
paranormal under the fantasy category.
Yeah,
paranormal should have its own. They need to revise that.
No, because they're the ones that make multi-billions of dollars every year.
I know, but they need to revise that category.
And you steal doors from construction sites off the side of the highway. So,
what's in the construction site?
I got my story and I'm sticking to it.
They were there for the taking. They didn't steal anything.
Did you hear what I said? I'm just trying to remember where I have my Amazon account for publishing, my KDP account. Did I go past it, or I can just open the calculator. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm gonna create a new project. Right? How the fuck do I do that again? It's been a year. Create a new title. paperback. Not that it matters. It literally doesn't matter when you create one. It'll give you both. Okay, so we need to come up with a title. One. Uh, edition number, no. Is it written by one? First name one. 111. Last name 1111. No co-authors. Description is just a bunch of ones.
Share screen on there so we can see how to do this.
I've done this before, and you got bored halfway through me trying to explain it to you.
It's even more boring if you can't see what you're doing.
This is probably true. Is this the page? Okay, here. You see this? Okay. This is the first thing. Paperback, right? So it's technically the second one. There's like a couple of blocks, and you choose. You pick one. It doesn't matter what one you pick. They're all the same.
Now, what program are you in? Is this under self-publishing?
This is Amazon self-publishing, KDP,
okay.
Kindle.
You know what? Why don't you walk us through that from the very beginning?
We've done this before on the show, and you fell asleep halfway through.
I won't fall asleep.
Okay, so I'm just putting in one because it might tell me you've done something wrong. Is there a sexualized content in one here? No. Renee, when you publish your book, you want to hit yes. Recommended age, you don't have to do this, but it'll like for 18 for this, it automatically it shuts it down and automatically puts it to 18 plus. And that's only if it's like the intended purpose of your book is fapping. Is it low content or high point? You don't do this stuff. Low content's for like journals or notebooks or planners. It says right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Can you blow it up any?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. 150%. Yeah, so you don't click this unless you're making like these things. And this market is kind of dead on Amazon because they cut the royalty amounts for any book under $9.99 USD. Right?
What?
You're selling your book for more than $10. And who's buying a journal for $9.99, right? Nobody. Unless you got some sort of fancy journal, like some specific planner thing, then you can sell it for that much. And that's black and white, right? So, and then you got these keywords. These are very important, right? So you gotta like you want to kind of stuff as many in here. You get 50 characters per one, but you got to be very careful because you can't like just put anything in here, right? So you can put like Bigfoot if it's a story about Bigfoot, right?
Are these things that you put in here also going to be like search words?
These are the search words. That's what keywords mean.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't
know. Yeah, well, it's fine, but you can't just like if you put in here like grandma's gout. I don't know, right? And it's got nothing to do with grandma. It's just I use speech to text, so whatever, right? Random shit. But if you put in like random stuff that's got nothing to do with your story.
What about like wilderness? What else would you use? Like, would you want words like camping or hiking, or just put trail walking, or everything to do with a woodsy?
To do with the story, not generic, right? So it has to actually do with the contents of the story. So if you put in like motorcycle mechanical advice, right? And it's got nothing to do with that whatsoever. This will get you into trouble.
Okay.
Um, because it'll start recommending it to people looking for that topic,
Okay.
and then people will complain that it's not got nothing to do with the topic, even
Mm-hmm.
though it's under that thing. And then Amazon will be like, "Hey, why are people complaining about your book?" Um, and so obviously you don't want to do that, and obviously you want it to go to people who want to buy your book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so you want to send it to people with similar interests. Um, can I get away with my? Okay, I'm gonna try and save this.
Here.
Uh, what thing did it not want me to have? Oh, I need to. This is what I was talking about. I was looking for this. Okay, so this is the more in depth category thing. So the other one is the keywords are words that you might be using, right? So like magic or sorcery or Bigfoot or um, uh, wise old man or something like that, right? There's specific words that have to do with your story.
Right.
Um,
And so, how many are you allowed to have?
okay, so in this, you see it says up to 50 characters.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're going to count it by letter.
yeah. Well, even space characters is anything that you hit on your keyboard.
Okay.
Um, uh,
You
and
put the
that's
space bar count, right?
and you yeah, every
Okay.
single thing, and there's 7 of these lines. You don't need to fill all 50 characters. Just put in like a little sentence or two for each one of these.
Okay.
And you don't have to repeat, like, so if you use a word in one, you don't have to use the same word in two, if even if it's relative, because it'll count it
Okay.
in all of them. Also, try not to use any words that are in your title or subtitle. That's up here, because these are technically also keyword slots.
Okay.
So you're just wasting characters. But that's on the larger category for what people might be typing in the search bar.
Okay.
But when people are looking through the actual categories of stuff, they
Mm-hmm.
use this here, right? So you go in here and you type in, you go through this thing. See, I clicked on
And
this
those
thing.
are all the categories there?
These are the primary categories.
Primary categories? Okay.
So
So they have.
you got to be careful. You got to be careful, because you have to do up to 3 of these, right? You can do up to 3 of these.
Okay.
So you see here it says add another category.
I can't read it that well to really see the smaller print.
Okay, you see here
What
it
does
says
it
add
say?
another category. So you first go in here.
I want to see all the categories here.
Yeah.
What is spoon? Does that say spoon and what?
Where?
Or what does that say?
Yeah, I'll try and get.
Or maybe sports. Maybe it's sports. Would you stop, cat? Stop it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I can see them. Okay. Okay. Scroll down a little bit slower. Okay. Stop it. Okay. Mystery, and this cat is driving me nuts. Okay. Parenting, relationship, politics, reference, spirits, or religion, spirituality, romance, science, and math, self-help, science fiction, and fantasy, or together. Okay.
Yeah, it's always
right.
together.
I thought they were 2 separate ones. Okay. So they don't have a paranormal, do they?
No, watch. I'm gonna click on science fiction and fantasy. Did I not click on that? And I'm gonna. Sorry, I gotta scroll over here, and you see how it's got book, science fiction, fantasy in this era.
Mm-hmm.
I click on that. Is there not? Oh, sorry.
Subcategory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you see this right here, subcategory, right?
Okay. Now we got fantasy.
Now you got fantasy by itself,
gaming,
media, science fiction, writing. I'm gonna hit fantasy. Yeah. See,
So subcategory again. Okay.
Yeah, but if you look over here, superheroes, historical. I think paranormal is in here somewhere.
Magical realism. Is that what that says?
Yeah, magical realism. So
What's that?
it's like, oh freak, we could look into that. I'm pretty sure it's like if something is like
Drag.
apothecary magic or something like that. Low fantasy is like it's another world, like Lord of the Rings is another world,
Okay.
but there isn't a lot of actual magic going on.
Okay.
So so
I
maybe
want. Yeah. Let's explore that, and let's explore also this dragons and mythical creatures. Renee might want that category. If
this
they
one dragon.
classify Bigfoot as a mythical creature,
Yeah.
she
So
probably do.
I'm pretty sure you want to do like I think that's like more like myths and stuff like that.
Well, there's myths of, you could say.
Yeah, like even short stories is its own category. But you got to be careful, right? That this is the thing, is when you get into this section, there,
Yeah.
so that there's like thousands of these types of categories on Amazon, right? But a bunch of them are dead. They're what's called ghost categories.
Okay.
That means when you go to let me find my Amazon account and switch over.
Action, adventure, alternative history. Let's see.
Okay.
What's that? Anthologies. What's an anthology?
Okay, that's a group of like, so if we all wrote a short story that's like under 17,000 words or whatever the number is, that's too short to bind on its own in a book. So usually you would gather those into a collection, and that's called an anthology.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so a collection of short stories is
Gotcha. All right. See, then there's Arthurian, coming of age, cozy. What's cozy?
Cozy is like if you wrote a story and it's just a bunch of people. So remember, this is under the fantasy category. So if you had like cozy fantasy is actually very popular. If you could write this right now, it would be good. You have a bunch of like monsters or whatever, and they're just like doing mundane daily stuff. There's a little like social tension, but no big violence thing happens, or they don't go on a quest or anything like that. They just kind of like
nothing epic.
Nothing epic.
So just kind of a boring story about Dracula and Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster all meet for coffee in the morning, and
yeah. Basically,
whatever.
They bicker for about a half a dozen pages, and then the story's over.
Okay.
And
what's dark?
Epic, dark is like there's a lot of gritty brutality and stuff going on. There's no like super heroic people. They just like go on an adventure and kill a bunch of fucking shit. The word epic specifically means a story that is more than I think it's 150,000 pages or words. So it's a big thick chunker of a book. And then there's like also a type of story that's an epic, so it might be
the hero's journey.
Different. Yeah, like the hero's journey is more of a framework than a style story.
Yeah,
like epic would be like Grenhilda or something like that. Beowulf, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and those are usually long stories too.
It's like an epic journey, something like that. Jason and the Argonauts and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's definitely an epic. And that's also a big chunker of a book.
Okay.
But I'm gonna close this for a second and open up Amazon.
Oh, hang on! I wasn't done with the categories.
It's not actually closed. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Because those are the categories for fantasy. And then Yeah.
That's just under fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, so then there's
So
another set.
there's a different sub list under each of those things from the original list.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
Okay. So okay,
Okay.
I go to books here. That's what I'm clicking, books. You see these here on the side.
I can't read them.
It doesn't matter, but you know this side list here, right?
Okay.
So okay when you click up here,
Now I can read them.
yeah, you click up here, you click books, right, and then it
Mm-hmm.
opens up, and you see books, uh, bookstores, English, French, Kindle. Kindle is Amazon's publishing house,
Okay.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why that other website said Kindle Direct Publishing.
Gotcha.
So that if I clicked on this, it would only give you the stuff from Kindle, not any book, because they have their own, and then they have stuff. Then here, your books. So the books that I've published come out here. You might not have this because you don't have a KDP account yet. You should get one though. Then back to school stuff. Then
Spooky.
what summer
Spooky
readings,
Max.
spooky reads.
Oh, reads. Is that what it
Yeah,
says?
yeah. And
Oh,
then
spooky reads. Okay. Okay.
yeah, so it's like Halloween stuff, right?
Okay. Gotcha.
And then like new and but this is the category list, right? So there are more options in that other list that I was showing you than actually show up on the sidebar here.
Okay.
And obviously, you don't want to pick one that doesn't show up on the sidebar because nobody can find it. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
So it's good to check to check if one of the
This is
categories.
just the homepage.
It's just the homepage on Amazon. That was just
Okay.
the Amazon homepage. Um,
Okay.
and that other site, freak the this window, is it this one? No, this one. This site here. I'm gonna have to shrink it down a bit because I can't see it myself. It's 220%. So you get these the categories here, and then you can do this a couple of times, like 3 times, but you need to refine it, right? So if I go back up here to the first one, because you get the broad category, the subcategory, then the refinement category. Say I go to law, right? That changes the subcategory. You see, there's different stuff here, right? There's like just general law, general biological biographies. Dyslexia is kicking in.
It's okay. I can't read it though very well at all. If you can blow it up one more time. There we go.
300%. Legal history.
Okay. Legal self-help. Now wait a minute. That's an oxymoron right there, isn't that? Right there. Legal self-help.
Well, it's.
I know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's to tell you like what the local laws are and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll see how that is.
Was right. 1L. Like I don't think 1L shows up on that sidebar from Amazon at all.
What is that?
Exactly. What is it? But I'm pretty sure it doesn't show up on the sidebar from the Amazon homepage, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Now I'm just guessing. It might be there. It might be there. If you go into books and then find law and go down, 1L might be a thing. But I would double check before you click it on this if you write a law book. Don't write a law book.
No.
I have to zoom out because I can't see shit.
They purposefully word law books like that, so they're just basically incomprehensible. I mean, you ever looked at one? You ever sat down and looked at one? They're ridiculous.
It's because a lot of the legal system holds over from from Latin, right?
Yep.
When everybody spoke Latin. So if
Yep.
you actually start learning the stuff, I'm gonna pick a
We used to
category.
teach Latin in school, and then they stopped.
Well, you
1940s or so.
okay? So like I pick. What was it? Science fiction, fantasy. Uh, fantasy, sword and sorcery, and if you can, like, so I just picked these, right? Uh, if you can find a way to justify, right, you have to, like, you can't go and write a sword and sorcery book and then put it in the legal category because it doesn't actually have anything to do with law. That can also get you into trouble.
Right.
But if you can, like, justify picking like multiple subcategories, right? It comes down here. I just randomly picked something for the third one because I'm not going to actually publish this. Um, if you can do all three of the ones you can pick justifiably, do so because it puts it out to
Better exposure. Right.
more exposure, right? And also you like the ghost category concept isn't just there are options on these lists that don't go anywhere. Like does what's this children's books, animals, pigs? Does pigs have a specific thing?
Oh my
Probably
gosh! And
not.
where do you see that? That's hilarious.
Okay, so I
Oh,
just
okay.
randomly picked.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
randomly picked these, but the selection list is these
Okay.
6 things, right?
Yeah.
So I maybe pigs exists. I doubt it though. Um, you want
That's
to try and
funny.
hit. You
So
want to
they,
try and hit all 3 of the options if you can. And then I'm going to close this. I'm going to see if it'll let me save it now. No, there's something else that needs to be filled in. Did I not? Oh, I didn't hit save in here. Fuck. Whatever.
okay, so can you go back to that one list under fantasy?
Yeah. One more time.
And so there's no paranormal category. Okay.
It might be under
I
something
can't. I
else.
can't see.
I'm pretty sure I saw paranormal in here once before, but it might be buried somewhere. Where the fuck? There we go. I skimmed right past it. Fantasy. What do you want to see? You want
There.
to look up. You want to look up different terms. Like
I wanted to go through the rest of that list. Okay, that's this one here. Okay, cool. All right,
yeah,
so we got cozy. Okay, dark. We were on dark.
yeah.
So what's dark?
Dark is so your hero isn't too heroic. And they tend to get into gruffer stuff, and there's a little more graphic detail in the brutal murders and whatnot. Like there's no real moral message to the story. It's just, hey, I've got a guy or gal or whatever who's drummed up into some standard fantasy story and has to go and kill the dark wizard or whatever. But they're not goody two shoes while doing it. They're out there womanizing and getting drunk and getting into bar fights and telling everyone to go fuck themselves and bashing in skulls and it's just generally fantasy, just not pretty.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Is there now when you click on any one of these in these 2 columns here, does another subcategory
No,
come up?
this is the third one.
This is the third one. Okay, so dragons and mythical creatures. What about that one?
What?
Will that have to be more specific? Will they have, if you click on that, will there be another
No.
Choices come up.
They only go so deep. I don't know because like the law one only had 2 layers to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think any go deeper
Well,
than this
click
one.
on that one and just see what happens.
What this?
Dragons and mythical creatures. Yeah.
It's just so
Is that it? Okay,
yeah.
nothing else comes up. Okay, cool.
When
All right.
like you see down here it says books, fantasy, dragons and mythical creatures. You see how this one's I don't know down here. So 1 out of 3 categories.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, just that's the end of the line on that one. Okay,
yeah.
that's what I wanted to know.
So
All right.
well, what would happen is if we did this, hit add another category, another line shows up beneath it. That
Right.
says books, whatever we select,
Right.
the final thing. And most of them, I think, only go to like the broad category, then the second tier.
Okay.
Like they only go too deep.
Can we go back up to the list where we left off at dragons and mythical?
Yeah.
Others I want to ask you about, and then I want to do that. Go to the second category and pick one and see those.
Okay.
What's gas lamp?
So, by picking a second one, it made 2 out of the. You see that by picking a second, like I hit.
How did it do that?
Romantic. All I did was I hit romantic here.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, from what I hear, it's recommended that you don't hit 2 from the same fold if you can.
Okay.
Right? Like obviously you might do dark LGBTQ, and that might make sense if you have a gay character killing people randomly.
Or like dark humor, you can do dark and humorous. Those two usually go together.
Yeah, that might be.
I'm really, really curious about this. Go up one if you would. Well, gas lamp. Yeah. What's gas lamp?
Gas lamp would be like steampunk.
Okay, I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, I think it would be like steampunk. I think it's just steampunk. I don't know why it doesn't just say steampunk.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little bit broader than steampunk, but not much, or something like that.
So right at the industrial revolutionary part of time, 1920s, 1930s.
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, you can Google any of these phrases. You can get to this. I'll walk you through setting up an account later. Okay. I think you still need to get a bank account, though, Raven.
Yeah, I'll do that when I have some money to put in it to start the account.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just going out as fast as it's coming in.
Yeah. I don't get that. Here, you don't need more than like $50 or something like that. Historical. So historical fantasy is just like it
sounds, right?
Yeah. So, or you could do, which is odd because like they have historical fantasy and then they have. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Like so, what was that? That movie where Lincoln fights vampires.
I was just gonna say that. Oh my God, you read my mind.
Yeah, that was actually a book first.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name. You read my mind. That's so bizarre.
I think it's just Lincoln.
So that would be historical, be fantasy because it's So guess this. You know that have you ever seen that show about the guys that run the pawn shop out in Las Vegas? It's on the channel a lot. Okay.
Pawn
so
Stars.
Somebody brought in a vampire hunting kit that supposedly belonged to.
I remember that one.
Did you see that? Oh my God, isn't that wild?
I love those vampire kits, man. They're so freaking
cool as hell, aren't they? But that was a real thing. I thought when I saw the movie previews for that, before it came out. I thought that was the most absurd thing I had seen. I thought Hollywood has really sunken down into a new low. They're desperate for topics or something. I just thought it was just insane. And
No.
then I discovered that was back then, that there was a wide belief in vampires, and that not only that, but the leader of the Union Army after the war started a vampire hunting service for people, and this was his kit that was brought into the pawn shop. But it was a real thing.
Raven, I think that the vampire hunting kits are right up there with any other nerd shit. You know, these kids, these guys, they buy the like space guns or whatnot. It's just the same thing. We've always had fandom, okay?
There was not just in this country, but Europe also. In fact, it came from Europe, really.
Yeah,
the whole thing of vampires, they were believed to be real, and I think they are.
Raven, I'll tell you after
not
the
as
show why.
They exist in Hollywood. There's not all of that.
No.
Yes, there are.
Raven, I'll tell you why after this show.
Well, okay, but anyway, because it was from a lot of the royals have a blood disease.
No, that wasn't it at all.
I'm talking about reality. You're talking about God knows what.
I'm talking about reality. You're not. No. History and criticism in fantasy, I have no idea.
They have dug up many skeletons, especially around Scotland.
Yes, stop, Raven. Raven, I will tell you after the show. There's a reason why I keep saying I'll tell you after the show. Okay? Are you still there?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Obviously, I'm sitting here.
I can't see you. I was looking at the other screen. To be able to move it up and down, I have to be over there. Yeah. Okay. Humor. I think you think you can get. I have no idea what the hell history and criticism would be for fantasy. Okay. Are there any of these you're interested in?
So, why do they have a category titled low fantasy? Is there a high fantasy?
Yes, high fantasy is Lord of the Rings. Like if there's
Edgar Allan Poe on opium. Okay.
What was no? I remember. I can't see the chat. So
low fantasy is.
Okay, I explained this a few minutes ago. You have like a fantasy world with fantasy creatures. You got a phone call. Yeah. Okay. So you got a fantasy world with fantasy creatures, but there's not a lot of magic or actual, weird shit going on. It's just a medieval setting in a fake world, right? There might be some magic, but there's very little of it, right? It's mostly it's like if you had the medieval ages, but none of the kingdoms are real, and there might be the odd cryptid. Cryptic is something totally different.
Now, military is interesting to see in this category.
Military is it's one of my favorite fantasy genres, actually. Military fantasy. Fantasy military. A really good series I would recommend is The Black Company by what was his name? Something Cook. Give me a second. Nope. This one. I'm just gonna quickly look up the name of the.
So would that be like that movie they did about Pearl Harbor?
No, that would be
It was mostly centered on the romance and the threesome.
that would still be the threesome. That'd still be historical. It's because that's just the lens.
Oh,
You go to historical and then go romance
okay.
in the categories. Um, Freak. What was that guy's name? Once I finished. Open this damn folder, damn you. Glenn Cook. Glenn Cook was the author of The Black Company.
New adult and college. New adult, like teen.
I'm pretty sure this is a dead category. This is a ghost category. But yes, it would be 20 somethings.
Aimed at teenagers.
But not aimed at them. I think it would be like
or about them. Your main characters are 16, 17 years old.
I'm thinking more 18 to 22.
Okay.
And I think this might actually fit in for what is commonly called dark academia. But I could be wrong. You'd have to research that. Obviously, when I showed you the sidebar on Amazon, you go down there and see if you could find this and if it shows up. There are actual tools that you can pay for that will do that for you, but you have to pay for them. One of them is called something Rocket. You get into looking around, you'll find it. Romance should be obvious. It's what you're writing.
Right. Short stories. Yeah.
Short stories, superheroes, sword and sorcery. So Conan.
Yeah.
You can figure that out. I hope you can figure out superheroes.
Yeah. Figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pick a second category.
So, like, obviously, we can just go low fantasy and short story, and that would be all three categories. But
I wanted to go back to the list, though.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Like I was saying earlier, you want to hit this
just to see what else there.
Yeah.
Just to go through them and see.
Now, like obviously, most of what we'd be doing around here would be writing in the science fiction and fantasy categories. But there's also like teen and young adult, which probably.
Well,
look. So honestly, you go teen and young adult, right? And all it does is bring you back to mostly the same broad categories that we had before. We then cycle into fantasy, and then come over to here. But it only has like general, right? So
okay. Well,
like I'm just saying, like there's some that are a waste of the time.
All right. So let's see what they are, though.
What?
On categories, scroll up to the top and let me. Let's see all of them that are available.
Arts,
okay, so art and photography, biographies and memoirs, business and money. Okay, children's books, comics and graphic novels, computers and technology, cookbooks, food and wine, crafts, hobbies and home, education and teaching, engineering and transportation, health, fitness and dieting, history, humor and entertainment, LGBT, law, literature and fiction, medical books, mystery, thriller and suspense.
Very popular categories as well. So like honestly, if you're doing urban fantasy, or if you scratch that and you're just doing like the interpersonal stuff, like you could cut the magic out of your story altogether and just have it like a murder mystery, and you would go into this category instead, and like crime, general writing. But you go into here, and it's just done, right? You see how it didn't even have the the second post, right? Like you
Right.
come in here, it's the same thing. And we'll just go back over to here so you can continue.
You go to parenting, relationships, politics, and social services. Reference. Open that one right there.
What
The
reference?
religion, spirituality.
Religion and spirituality. Okay.
Now, what do they have over here? Okay, atheism, creation, faith, deconstruction, general religious art. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's still you can subcategorize between
Okay, New
broad
Age. I want to see if they still call it New Age. Then they
New Age
make
and
a distinction between New Age and occult. Okay, occult and paranormal. Okay.
oh, there's your paranormal.
Yeah, click that. That's interesting. They put it under religion and spirituality.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got alchemy, ancient and controversial
Knowledges.
Trying to read. Okay, then general, ghosts and hauntings, hermeticism and Rosicrucianism, magic studies, occultism, supernatural, UFOs, and I can't see that unexplained something. There's a box in the way. Mysteries. Okay.
Yeah. And there's
psychic phenomena.
Yeah. So this is the first one that's had a fourth.
Yeah. Cool.
Fourth.
Okay.
ESP general. Never click general. Okay. So this is the first thing. Never click general.
Okay.
It's just like obviously it's a waste of specificity.
Near death and out of body. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go.
Just click ESP. I just want to see if another subcategory comes up.
No. Whenever it's got this little box over here, this little click box, that's telling you it's gonna be the thing that's the actual end directory.
Okay. Okay. So under religion and spiritualities, where they've tucked in paranormal. Okay, I knew it had to be there somewhere. Okay, so then we're back down to romance, science and math, science fiction and fantasy, which we did, self-help, sports and outdoors, teen and young adult, test preparation, travel, non-classifiable. Click on that.
Yeah, and this is definitely like a dead. Never do this.
So I wonder what's in there. What kind of books are in non-classifiable? They're so bad, or they're so.
I will reopen Amazon and see if we can find it.
Yeah.
I don't think it exists. I think it's just like one of those ghost categories.
Goes into the file 13.
No.
Because I mean, what couldn't you categorize in all those categories I've read off? Trying to think of a situation where you would have something that doesn't fit into at least one of those.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right?
Non-classifiable. And I wouldn't think to search non-classifiable.
Yeah, well, there's got to be some.
Anything that comes up. This is interesting.
Well, it would be here, right? And do you see it?
Well, you're going too damn fast.
Okay, so we got languages.
Oh, okay, wait. Go back down. Dogman. They have a series of Dogman?
I think this is because it's based on the stuff I looked up.
Oh, it's a cartoon. Okay, I thought they were talking about the monster that people see. They call Dogman.
No, I also think it's because I looked up Dogman like a couple of weeks ago.
Captain oh my god.
Yeah, never look up that.
All right, never mind.
Books.
Okay, so anyway, that's series. Okay, now,
so
format
non-in-series authors.
Kindle.
This is like you'll recognize. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna scroll back up.
Yeah. Yeah. What are the same.
Like the same,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll notice that there are some things missing. There's non-classifiable.
Yeah. Non-classifiable is not there.
Yeah, so picking it would be a what move?
Stupid.
Ding, ding, ding. Raven gets a gold star.
Yay.
But then, like, some of the categories from the other one.
Erotica. I don't remember that being in the list.
That's why I'm specifically mentioning this. Right. Also, crafts, hobbies, and at home.
No, that one was there.
Was it?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just gonna go check.
That was there.
I don't remember.
I'm sure of it. I know I read it off. Yeah, prove me wrong. Try to prove me wrong. It's there. I challenge you to a duel of memory.
Oh. I gotta scroll this thing down to normal. Category. What was it called again?
Crafts, hobbies, and home.
Yeah, it's here.
Aha!
Yeah, I thought it was just hobbies or something. Yeah, but still, I'm pretty sure if we went into romance on the list, erotica is there, or it opens up when you hit the book as 18 plus.
Is romance listed on here? Let's see here.
Right
no?
there.
Oh, it is. Okay, it is there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wonder why they have erotica separate on this list and it's not on the other list.
Because this list here, like, generates half their fucking profits.
But why don't they have it on the other list? Why aren't those two lists consistent?
You
would think they would have to be for organizational reasons.
Raven.
You know?
Yeah. Raven. Yeah. You see when we came in here, we named the book, right? Juan. Written by Juan. It's about 111, and it's this is I own the copyright, and does this book's cover or issue this sexualized imagery or no, and then you come down and what's the recommended age, right? So here, all right, baby, here, yeah, this whole section right here, this whole section is that erotica section.
We can't see it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to share it. Yeah, you gotta point that stuff out to me sooner.
Well, I wasn't sure where you were going with this, so I wasn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, like I was saying, we named the book One, and the 111. I hit all that stuff before we started out. This is the low content section. This whole section here, this whole section is sexualized imagery or title. Right? There's a whole section in the actual sign up form for if it's erotica or not.
Okay.
Yeah. But still, if we go into categories again, romance, yeah.
I'm just saying, I would think that those two lists should be identical.
No, because
how do you know?
A Hallmark movie is a romance movie. I never seen any boobs or intercourse going on in any of those things.
No.
You know, there's a big difference
I'm not talking about
between.
that. I'm talking about the main categories that you would search when you go into Amazon. You type in books, and you have that list. Well, if you are self-publishing a book and you're trying to categorize it, you would think the choices that you have to categorize it would be the same as what you would search on the home page. Just for continuity here.
They're a multi-billion corporation. I didn't say they made any sense.
I'm just saying how.
You can have a police romance. You can have a.
Yeah, this is not just in general. I mean, it's just kind of nonsense.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's.
I'm placing it that way for one category that we're not really focusing on anyway.
It's I tell you to focus on it every single freaking day. It's the first subcategory. You have to select it in your subcategories.
You will never get me as degenerate as you. I can never reach that level. It's impossible.
Oh, paranormal right here. Okay, so I went romance, subcategory 1, erotica. Yeah. Paranormal. And sci-fi. I don't know how you get paranormal sci-fi, but I have Star Wars with sex.
Wow. That's interesting.
I'm just saying. If you write that Leia and Luke sex scene, A, you'll be sued by Disney, and B, your book will get kicked off the platform for incest. So don't do either of those. You can do horror, though. You can do erotica horror.
That's funny. Yeah.
And that would count as paranormal, too, because you could do like a vampire.
Yeah.
So they're boning, and you're following a female vampire around, super hot, and she seduces a guy, and he's getting his way with that sweet young vampire, and just as he goes, ooh, yeah, she rips his neck out and showers herself in blood.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your erotica fans won't be a fan of that, unless they're masochists. So don't write that. Distinguish the violence from the sex into two different scenes. You're like, Justin, what the fuck? Oh, so you can do urban erotica.
Is that just the city?
Yeah, it's just
city sex versus country sex.
Yeah, well, you have like Sex in the City, right? You write an episode of Sex in the City where they're actually doing the sex on the page. You can probably
the fact that you know so much about these categories is just disturbing,
Oh, that's funny. Well, I do my research. I like to know things. And I pay attention.
You do good research. You do.
Yeah. Okay.
You just get you to research other things more productive, perhaps.
Well, we're gonna just pick a random general category. I'm gonna do exactly what I tell you not to do. Do not pick a general category. Will it save this time?
We need to have a bet on something, because I know what I'm going to make you do if I win the bet.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere or doing anything. So, like, you're just doing the stuff out of your basement or whatever. Use the free KDP ISBN.
I can't see what that is. What is this that you're talking about?
Okay, so I saved a general category, right?
Okay.
So because you're American, you not pay attention.
Yes, I do. Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
I've said it like 500 times.
Maybe you needed to say it 502.
Yeah, you won't remember.
Whatever. All right, I will remember that.
So
So
Not,
if you're just going to publish your thing on Kindle, that's where you would want this category. But if you plan to publish it Kindle and paperback, you choose the second one.
yeah, but you have to buy the second one.
Okay.
And you'd have to buy it from Bulker because you're American,
Okay.
right?
How much does it cost? Is there a flat fee, or does it depend on how many pages you have? Or
no, it's a flat fee for each type of product you're selling. So an ebook, a paperback, a hardcover, a DVD, a CD, a Taco Bell. It doesn't fucking matter. You got to buy a separate one for each of those. But this is like fucking $100.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's say that you get a free ISBN number here for your Kindle book, and then later on you decide you want to put it into paperback print. Can you go back and pay them fee to?
Okay. So when you do this on Amazon, it's for all of them. All of the things that they so the ebook, the hardcover, the paperback, the audiobook's separate. You have to do that separately with them. This will automatically register for all of them. Now, if you want to go and buy this later because you want to sell it on not Amazon, you then either have to buy this or put a different cover on it or something. And now it could be the exact same cover art, just like.
Okay, wait, I'm confused about something. Okay, so when you choose this one that you have highlighted here, okay,
yeah, it's automatically highlighted.
You get a ISBN number, and then that number.
Okay,
even though you're just doing this on Kindle,
you don't actually get an ISBN number, right? It's just here because people know it as that. You actually get what's called an ASAN number, which is Amazon's internal version of an ISBN number.
Okay.
And what that means is your book can be like all this is a tracking number, right? It's a product tracking number for books, right? It's the international standard book number. That's what it means.
So if you decide later you want to put your audiobook,
or your any type of book,
your KDP into your Kindle book into print.
Well, it goes into print. Like right now, this is set up for paperback, right? That's why it's paperback. But because they'll print a copy and send it to whoever buys it, all on their own, and then tell you, "Hey, you made a sale for a paperback book. You're getting $3.50 or whatever the fuck your royalty is."
What I'm asking is, when you said the second one you have to pay for. This first one is a number, and that number is going to be consistent for every product.
It'll be consistent for so if you buy, like, let me move over to.
Is that a yes or a no? It will be the same number if you then later decide to go to print or make a hardback of it.
Okay, just so I can see your face while we're talking. Okay, so if you write a book, right? We call it shadow weavers, right? Magic crap, right? You write a stupid book. Now that's a manuscript, and you want to release it as an ebook, right? That's one product. You want to release it as a paperback. That's a separate product. You want to release it as a hardcover. That's a separate product.
Right.
You want to release it as an audiobook. That's a fourth separate product. Yeah. Okay? You want to have them translated into another language. That's 4 more separate products. Right? Okay.
So they all have the same ISBN number?
No. Every version of your ebook will have the same ISBN number. Every version of your paperback will have the same ISBN number, so on and so forth. Because it's a routing number. You are in shipping, right? Or selling.
Okay, so you have to do a separate
ISBN number for each of them.
For each one. Okay.
But if you buy your ISBN number, you can put your book on Amazon, uh, Barnes and Noble, the local library, whatever.
Okay.
You get the free one from Amazon. It's good for on Amazon.
Gotcha. I figured
you can't just then take that and put it in a bookstore.
In a bookstore. Gotcha. Okay. That explains it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Now, if you go to Quantum Fest next year and you decide to order like 30 copies of your book at author's cost, because you get it at margin, plus shipping or whatever, you can just put those at a booth at the Quantum Fest and sell them at sticker price and collect a much larger royalty than you would off of Amazon.
Right.
And they don't give a fuck about that shit. You can do that all day long. You can order up to 999 copies at a time off of Amazon at cost. And you can do that every day if you wanted to.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I will go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back here. We'll reset that. I'm gonna cancel. Okay, so there's three stages. So the first one is titling your book, picking the categories because you have to know what it is. The second one is do you own an ISBN number or not? Because that's annoying. Then you select your type of paper. Is it black and white, cream? Do you want cream paper instead of white paper? Some people like that for fiction. Generally, black and cream is better than black and white on fiction. I don't know. This is the thing. Then there's the dimensions. What's the physical size of the book? There are some preset ones there. Bleed, yes or no? That means do you have any images in your book and do you want them to go all the way to the edge of the paper? Probably not going to do that. They want you to upload as a PDF, right? You just follow the instructions. It's dead simple once you.
Why don't we go over that Friday? That would be interesting.
We could, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close that, but it's very simple. There are tons of tutorials on YouTube for setting that up.
Okay.
And honestly, Raven, find the cheapest, stupidest bank account you can get for the least amount of deposit. Start one up, and I will walk you through setting that up. Because the only thing you need is them to. They need a place to deposit your royalties, right? So when you get paid, they need a place to send that money. That's why you need a bank account.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we're a little over. We'll wrap up.
I need to let the cat.
Well. Yeah. We should have done some more writing during this episode. Whatever. See you. I have no magic. Yeah, okay, that was a while. Freaking cats. So I'll wrap this up. Unless there's something you want to tell anybody. Any further ideas on that X-Files channel? Oh.
No, not yet. No, not right now.
Okay, I'm gonna. You doing anything on Wednesday?
Yes, I will be having a show on Wednesday.
Okay. Well,
might try to do video.
You guys all go over. Yeah, you've been saying that.
Well, almost had it last week.
Renee, Renee, thank you, but honestly, I do a bad job explaining that stuff. There are plenty of better video tutorials out there, and that's only a third of it. The Amazon setup is a little annoying for the connecting the bank. You have to like do a lot of like register numbers this and
routing
ID
numbers,
number
probably.
that.
Yeah.
And they'll send you a penny. They'll send you a penny like right away to make sure it's a real thing. Which costs them like $5 or something. It's like stupid. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream now. Party on, everybody.
Thanks, Renee. See ya. Have a good week, everybody.
And what else is out there watching?